If you still don't know whether to care or not or why you should care, this is about Wraithella. She pretended to be mute. She did some really shady stuff, and she ended up getting signed to Rogue of organization, and then she got dropped 4 hours later. So this is incredibly spicy piece of drama in the Apex Legends history. Let's just watch this video from Kazi. I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out yourself, because this is a banger.
This is the story.
Oh yeah.
Of Wraithella.
Oh yeah,
This
I forgot about
spawned.
that. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to like say it because I was mixing it up with Ellie from Overwatch. But yeah, so apparently she was allegedly having her brother play on her account, so she wasn't even playing herself.
So by nobody. So please like and sub. So if you guys don't know who Wraithella was, she was a professional Apex Legends player that was well known for tying the world record for kills. And also, she got the world record for damage back in the early days of Apex. And the thing that made her stand out is that she tied a world record and she beat a world record all in one game. She tied with the pro player Mendo in the world record for kills, and he's seen it and retweeted it, and that's when her career started taking off. I believe
Pro
it was
player.
safe to say
She got
that was the
36
best
kills in a
female
pub.
player in Apex.
Damn.
And while all of this was happening, she was known for having somewhat of an ego. She claimed to be the first female to get Apex Predator, but ZeusRessurected claimed that it was his friend who was the first female Apex Predator in Season 2.
The first time I ever had contact with her was back in Season 2 when she claimed to be the first female to unlock Apex Predator. And the thing was, she actually wasn't the first Apex Predator to be a female. Betty, a friend
Did he
of
link,
mine, actually unlocked
Zeus's
it
video?
before
No.
her. And all I did was validate that someone did unlock it before her. So that was my first ever interaction with her. And I don't think she was happy about me saying that, because I'd heard she'd blocked other people that said that, but I didn't get blocked.
So yeah, you can see how Wraithella was not the nicest person in the community. But while this altercation with Zeus was going on, she got signed to a team named Team Synergy.
Team Synergy.
It was a well-known team that started off as trickshotting, but eventually moved into competitive play. So for a person that's on console, that's insanely big. So the pro players Slurpee G and Nags were actually in Synergy at the same time as her. So yeah,
Dude,
it
those
was a
guys
big
are like,
team
those guys have kind of made it now.
in the console community.
That's cool.
So Wraithella asked ZeusRessurected if he wanted to join Synergy, and Zeus said he respectfully declined. So when he declined, Wraithella got mad, and I'll let Zeus explain himself.
Be me, if that makes any sense to you guys. So what I did was respectfully say no, and I even said in the message that I know Synergy is an amazing org, but it's not something I want to be part of, because I just like doing myself. And a few minutes after me turning it down, even though I said it nicely, she made a post on Twitter angrily ranting about egos and stuff like that. So I publicly called her out about it because I didn't like being run through the mud. Even if she didn't use my name, she was talking about me. And I thought it was super weird that she would get upset by me turning it down when other organizations understand. And then she deleted the post and apologized.
Does she work for Team Synergy? Why is this such a big deal, whether some other guy joins it or not? What?
Me in messages, so I deleted mine. Already not off to the best start with Wraithella, as you can clearly see. I did have my suspicions about Wraithella, but I wasn't going to say anything on that matter.
Oh, it was
So
an
over
unlisted
time,
video.
people started noticing that Wraithella would never ever post the VODs of her high kill games.
Oh no.
And she was a mute. So people started to think that her high kill games were fake.
Okay, I started thinking, like, we didn't hear anything about the mute. I'm first thinking maybe I mixed it up. Okay,
But it's highly unlikely that a Twitch streamer of her following would not post a video of a 30 kill game.
Yeah.
That's pretty much guaranteed a bunch of views.
Not
But
wrong.
nobody called her out because she claimed to be a 16-year-old girl that couldn't get a job because she was too young and she just wanted to help her parents. She actually claimed that her mom was sick.
Oh no.
And she wanted to gather money to help her out. So when she posted that tweet, a bunch of streamers such as Daltush donated over $100 to her.
Damn.
Because who wouldn't? She was a well-known Apex content creator that was grinding every single day to help her parents. So let's fast forward a couple weeks. She announced that she's joining a
Daltush is a goat though. Like back then, I don't think it was as big at all. Like this is like mostly console creators, right? So like they probably had like a few hundred viewers. But Daltush has like thousands now. Like that was crazy. $100 might not be a lot like today for someone like him, but back then it definitely was.
content creator to get recruited to a professional esports organization. But she was not in that org for very long because 20 hours later, She got exposed for not being who she said she was. Somebody
Let's
found
go.
her real-life Facebook page and went to Twitter to expose her. So what they found on her Facebook page was that she wasn't a 16-year-old girl.
What?
She was really a 22-year-old lady that was speaking. So she told the entire Apex community that she was a mute and she was 16. But judging from her Facebook page, she was a 22-year-old lady that was not a mute. It was quite surprising how Wraithella responded. Instead of saying that it was a lie, she got mad at the person that exposed her and said that she only got exposed because the person hated her. She even went as far as to say that
that's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out.
If she was 22, she put in the work, that she was a good player and deserved to be in the org she was in. So when everybody found out about this, a lot of people got pissed because her supporters sent her thousands of dollars.
Even the seagulls outside can't believe what they're hearing.
She was 16 and trying to help her parents. They felt scammed, and I mean they were scammed. So the photo she used on her Twitter was a picture that was uploaded on her Facebook page 7 years ago. So the craziest part of all of this was instead of just taking the blame, she said that she only said she was 16 to get everybody off her back. And the reason why she wanted people off her back was because everybody was claiming that she was cheating to get her 30 kill games. So while all of this was happening,
what's that logic? Wait, what's that logic? Like, okay, everyone's saying I'm cheating about my 30 kill game, so I am younger. I have less experience and knowledge. I don't think being younger means that you're less likely to cheat. This is probably gonna like get me in some trouble, or I don't know. This is probably a pretty hot take. You're more likely to cheat if you're younger. That's like if you're 16 years old, you don't know any better. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think that accomplished what you thought it would. Obviously.
Wraithella's boyfriend was an Apex Legends player, and that he might have been the person playing in the background because. As we know, Wraithella was a mute before all of this. There was no way to show that she was the one playing.
Realized that her boyfriend, the father of her daughter, was heavily involved in the Apex community and had made several accounts to help boost Wraithella by replying to popular Apex players trying to get Wraithella's name out there, and that he was also an Apex player, and that had started a page that ranked the top 50 Apex players and had Wraithella right at the very top of it, which was super suspect because people rightfully started to think that, hey, this could all be elaborate scam and that Wraithella might not even be playing on the account. We've heard Wraithella talk in videos, so maybe her boyfriend Craig is actually the one playing, and the story gets a whole lot more crazy.
That you have to be on a whole different level to go that far to fake your girlfriend's career. I'm just saying, like, holy.
Having a Wraithella back in the day, didn't she join Rogue? Yeah, she got kicked because it was her brother playing on her fucking account. What do you mean? Bro, that's so old. Holy shit. How the fuck do you even remember that?
I remember that.
Yes, Wraithella joined Rogue. She got instantly kicked because she realized that it wasn't her playing. It was her brother.
Professional
claiming
player.
That it was her.
So another effort she made to prove that she was 16 was she forged a legal document. She claimed that the document was from her doctor and it showed the doctor's name. But Zeus found out that that doctor was not registered in the country she was in at the time. So with this document, she actually fooled a lot of people, including streamers. I'm not going to say their name. If it wasn't for Zeus, she might have
Zeus doesn't give up. Zeus is the epitome of integrity. This man, nothing goes by him. He is like a bloodhound. He can sniff lice from miles away.
She could have been around till this day. And she actually used the name of a real clinic and a phone number. But then that phone number ended up being fake, so whenever you try calling it, it would not work.
Damn.
So at this point, it was guaranteed that this person is a fraud and nothing they can say can change anything.
Yeah,
so this situation
if you lie like normally if you lie about one thing, I mean you probably lie about a lot of more things, but they were lying about several things. Like, does she even play Apex? Is the Facebook account even real? Is Wraithella actually a 40-year-old man? We don't know. We just simply don't know.
Console because Rogue took a risk in signing a console player, and this is how it went out. And then after all this evidence was shown to the public, Rogue announced that they kicked Wraithella out of the team.
This might not even be Gamer Girl P.
Liquidpedia, Wraithella joined on December 6th and got kicked out on December 6th. And that's the end of Wraithella's competitive career. So December 7, one day after getting kicked out of Rogue, Wraithella went to the man behind the Apex Legends console pro league, Your Bud Tevin, and basically surrendered and left the community for good. And that's the end of Wraithella.
Damn.
So I'm gonna link the video that ZeusRessurected made. He goes way in depth, and I recommend that you go and watch it for more context. So yeah, like and subscribe.
You know what? He already, I think he covered all the important parts. But if you guys want me to check the other stuff out, just let me know in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and whatnot. But I honestly think this whole situation is crazy. Like, we recently had, or I should say recently, I'm a boomer. We used to have in Overwatch, where I come from, there was this girl who pretended to be, he pretended to be a girl to get into a professional team, and he got signed because he was a pretty decent player who was a girl, so he got signed. And the whole situation is crazy. If you guys want to maybe, you know, hear more about that, we can maybe make another video talking about it. Anyways, I'm gonna head off. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop the subscribe or like button, all those buttons. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more content like this. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.